Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today myself and Richard head out to Greenfield Heritage Park. Our first stop, as you can see on screen now, is Basingwerk Abbey. There's Richard just surveying the scene. It's an old ruins, but there's plenty to see, plenty of nice architecture, archways. Hello Richard, give him a wave. Plenty of nice archways and windows, etc. as you're seeing. It's a lovely little place to walk around. After taking a few photos, we head up into the actual heritage park itself. Within the park, dotted around, there are several notice boards giving you plenty of information as to what was happening back in the day. I would suggest, if you want to read them, you pause the actual video so you could read. You can see here this one was a wire mill, but there's also copper, brass and cotton. There are lots of little weirs and water to photograph along the way. Rich is lining up a shot here of a nice little bridge. Plenty of machinery too. Very picturesque and very interesting to look at. This was a little bit further up the mill now, but the size of some of the machinery, which you will see in a moment coming on screen, is quite large, and it's very nice to photograph. I decided to take a few of these photos close up of individual machinery, showing the details on the work that must have gone into producing them. The sheer size and weight is overwhelming, but the detail is fantastic. Here we see these nuts and bolts on this piece of machinery as I pan away with the camera. Look at these are the teeth of what are two wheels cut in half. You can imagine that folded over. Richard taking another detail shot there. You can just imagine the sheer size of them. A little bit further on there's this little lake and a jetty sticking out. What happened, we found here there are lots of little ducks, and as soon as you stand by here, as you can see now, they all flock towards the edge hoping to get fed, bless them. Carrying on further up the path, there's a couple of really lovely ornate gates, as you can see. Lots of patterns and intricate details. A little bit further on you have this lovely little open roof building with the brickwork and the arch windows and doorways. Quite ornate, and another signpost there. The feature of this particular part though is this man-made 3-tier weir. Not as much water coming over today, but it's still very picturesque and worth a photo. This is a part I hadn't been to before. There's a chimney you'll see coming up on the right hand side of the screen, but it's another part of the works. Quite a lot of ivy growing up, making covering the walls, making it quite scenic as well. It's well worth a visit because it's quite a lovely little place really. Plenty of history and things to see and do and shoot if you're into your photography. Well, that's it for another little sneaky day trip. It's gone a little bit longer than normal, I have to admit. It's about a 4-minute video, but I'm going to leave you with these photos, all taken on the phone, as this channel is going to be recorded and shot completely on the iPhone. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Really would appreciate a thumbs up if you do appreciate that. And I look forward to seeing you on the next sneaky day trip. Till then, thank you very much. Bye.